managing a growing fleet without real-time visibility, missed services, contract confusion, rising costs, and zero control over driver accountability. Most fleet operations still rely on spreadsheets and manual tracking. No centralized view of vehicles, no structured service history, no contract tracking, no cost visibility, and when something goes wrong, it's too late. Imagine a vehicle assigned to a driver without tracking its service cycle. A missed maintenance leads to breakdown, delivery delays, emergency repair costs, customer dissatisfaction, all because there was no system in place.
Now let's see how B11 Technology transforms fleet management into a structured, intelligent system. B11 Technology Fleet Management brings together the core capabilities required to run modern fleet operations, from preventative maintenance and fuel monitoring to driver performance tracking, asset utilization, and real-time operational insights.
Hey, hi, hello everyone. Into the today's sessions, we'll be covering the complete fleet management into with the help of our product, that is Fleet Compass. So, with the help of Fleet Compass, how you would be able to manage all your fleets into the your organization's level, keeping ads under their data records, tracking their odometers, tracking the driver history, the service history, the maintenance histories with the lively and the data on an automations, plus with the some of the manual aspects also, both with the both ended how the automations would work out and how the manually would the system would be working out. So once the system is getting integrated with the indicators, the devices, and with the sensors, all the data into the platform would be get automatically captured. Nothing would be as on a manual basis. But if you are using it without the separate basis, then how the system would look like without any sensors or without any equipments devices, I will show you. So you can see that within the fleet management there is a fleet management icon. When I came into that, I selected it. So you will be redirected on all the on a vehicle masters, like all the vehicles which you have into the organization, to watch to which level or to which status they are being up to. Those status are been taught as in a Kanban view are mentioned over there. So these are the statuses like new request, ordered, order registers, downgraded. These are the statuses, and within those statuses, which vehicle is under at what level of status. So within this Kanban view area, you can also drag and drop into the you just simply switch from one status to another status, or those status are also be on a completely on masters basis. So you can change or rename any one of them, change any positions or rename any of the statuses, or add or remove any of the statuses as per your requiremental basis, or whatever the business flow or workflow for the business it is. Before moving into directly into the vehicle, how the all things would be managed out, I would like to show you how the configurations and how some of the masters would help you into the system to get the manufacturer to give the model, what all the services have been provided into the company, the tags and statuses. So for that you have a configurations. Under configurations you can see it, the manufacturer's menu, the model menu, the category menu, the type of services menu, vehicle. For the vehicles level there is a statuses and tags. So if I'll show you the manufacturer, so that way all the manufacturers are being pre-listed or listed, but if there is any new manufacturer that is not been listed over there, you can add it by just clicking on the new, adding the manufacturer name. So just like I'll added it. So yep. So just the same like I'll added it once like the Maruti and its manufacturer. So that way I can just simply add a new with their logo and more. Similarly, then we have to add it the models. What all are the different models that are being presented into the at your, not into the system, but at your organization's points. So you can just simply clicking on a new, or what the model name is, to which manufacturer it is, its vehicle type, its category, model related informations, when it is the like model year, seat capacity, door capacity, health, if there is a hinge or not, same engine's master's value, what the engine value and what engine capacity is up to. This is a list of all the manufacturers or model manufacturers you have into your organization. Then it came through the categories. So as the categories, I'll say that what all the different type of fleet categories you have it into. So say Dani said this is again a complete master. So with a click of some new button, you can add or remove any of, if you wanted any which is not into your organization. Then we have types. So different type of services, we have two different right now created as for demonstration, two kind of services. First one is contractual based services and third is normal services. Second is normal services. So these two services are what all data we capture into the name of the services and under which category it lies. It's a contractual or a service based. So these are the master sections. We have then statuses, which I'll have been showed you into this series. The vehicle masters or the top menu in the camera view. New request, any can be renamed. So you can see that as I type as, or I can remove any request can be renamed, or any new can be added into the status as by clicking on it. You can add it new. Even you can rearrange. Even you can rearrange the value. Status is its order from what level of sequences we wanted into the view sections. Then finally we came into to the fleet section. So these all are the masters level value where you can capture all of your data and more. But rest to it's master sections area. You have fleet, then you have contracts, you have services, you have odometer reading. So if I came into the first menu section, that is fleet. Few things I'll have explained previously, but more deeply how it works when I click any of the existing vehicle. So when any new vehicle has been registered into your workflow into your business, then it just simply has to be created by clicking of new, where you will be selecting of what is the vehicle model and who is the manufacturer of that new fleet. Its license plates, if there is any tags you want to give it, like it is for just only rental basis, it is for manufacturer work on, or it is for senior employees or for, so that kind of tag can be provided. Then you have complete driver history over there here. So who the system is telling, or you are being mapping as which driver is been right now operating this machine, this fleet. So even you have a masters, or I'll say a database for also for the driver. So like what's his name, its email ID, its number, job position, if there's any website, tags, address, and many more things. CSR partner assignments, many things can be done it. So this is your completely your driver master. You can attach any, you can change any of the driver history. So if I just simply click on search more, so these all are the drivers which are being working into my businesses. So that way you have complete master driver history, driver masters. If you even know that okay, you assign drivers for weekly basis, monthly basis, or just randomly basis, you can just simply set that okay, next driver would be this person and his assigning or her assigning date would be this respective date. So system will be automatically switching this current driver to, will remove like its cycle for the history management to the this particular fleet, and will assign the new particular driver for the histories. And in the same way your driver history would be getting increased, like okay, new driver has been assigned with the previously expired date contract. Then you have their vehicle information, which the readings can be manually added, like odometer rating, chassis numbers, or registrations, and what is the current location of the fleet. But those can be manually added, but once it has been integrated with the sensors and the devices that has been put into the fleet, then it would be automatically capturing what's the current odometer reading it is, to which location right now it is. So geolocations and everything would be there by an automation. You can so but that would be only after when the sensors and the devices would get integrated with our system, that is fleet compass. So you have hostage start date of durations, and for taxations if you want to capture when the contract has been started for this particular driver or this particular, when it is going into the orders stated, what is the model related informations, and note if there's any. Even you can add anytime if there's any contractual or any documentations that has been made or that need to be kept it out into the system. But just by directly clicking on this icon, you can upload any of your document into. So if I just simply upload any of the document like this one, so you can see a document has been uploaded and it was been kept as a record for this particular vehicle. Okay. Now on the top of it, you can just simply change the statuses by the clicking on the icons, and your complete history log would be managed. So you can see that your log who has changed its status, when and what, all log notes are there into the system. So as soon as I make it registered, the system captured the user made the status to register to, order to register. Then you have, this is your driver history. So when I click on driver history, the system will give you a complete report of that who is the current driver, the drivers who, when it is started its a contact to this particular vehicle, and when it is ended. So if the new driver is been assigned, which I'm talking about the automated, so the end date would be that current date and new driver line would be created there. And you can attach even the driver related documents over there, like with the help of this attachment area. You can simply upload any document that like driver DL, driving license number, its PAN, or its any other documentations that would be needed. Simply if that vehicle is going with the any contract with any outsiders or do the services you have been providing to your customers, so those will contain a contract, so you can create any contract anytime, any the same moment. So like I right now created a yearly leasing contract with the reference type is you have different type leasing, repair, or what type of contract it is, who the vendor it is. For you it is the vendor or the customers, what are the included in this particular I say the contract, what all the services are being included into that contract, start date, contract end date, who the responsible person is, like the mediator, or who the person has created this respective contract, which the vehicle is get automatically filled once as you click on the new button, who will be the driver assigned at that moment, what's your activations cost, what's the recurring cost that would be going on yearly or monthly, whatever the status criteria you have been set it to, then the start date of the costing, and your terms and conditions, TLCs, all are being there. And if again any hard document that need to be kept it out, or any soft document need to be kept it out, you can upload it through this similar icon. So all the contracts that has been made with respect to this particular vehicle will be completely list down and view in form of over here. Then you have services. If your the service, if any your this particular fleet has been going for any maintenance or any services, through that you can track that can be created. So those services, like description of the service, what type of services, what types the services, on which date, what that service costs you, from whom you have been taken that respective service, then your drivers, who the driver at that time, and what's the odometer rating is. So again I am saying that it's showing editables, but it's on completely automation once the sensor has been integrated with the fleet compass. Then you have I'll say these all are the services, and your what all the different odometer, you can see that. So when an integration is done, the system on an respective value, so not a respective value, respective time durations which has been captured or which has been set by by the you, this is on that duration of time the system will be getting the value of your odometer rating from the fleet based on the sensors integrations. Or if you want to create it on a manually basis, then you can also create it manually, but if it is on automation, the fleet compass would getting it from the sensors and it get automatic created, no manual would be there out. So this is all a masters and a data keeping part at the fleet when it like creation of a new fleet, to whom it has been assigned to, what kind of services it has been doing, they have been doing any contract that is currently being made with respect to it, as for the customer serving or anything, what's your odometer ratings, driver sense, like drivers, similarly the driver references, as I show you the complete driver history. There would be the system would, when integrated with sensors and machine devices into the fleet, you will getting your motions or actions what the driver has been doing out based on the AI basis. System would be recommending you that okay, driver is getting to be sleep, he is in sleep, or he is completely normal, he is drunk or not. Those all will be data would be captured and would be there. But that comes only at a part of integrations when the integration is done with the sensor. That's it. If not, then it is all on an all automation basis, sorry, manual basis. And with sensors it is an completely automation. Then you have your contracts, like all the list of contracts which are all has been created or are all are being there into your system. So these are all your contract listed. You again a services masters, what all the services you have been taken or given into the system for your respective fleet. Then you have your odometer rating. So as you can see that for any vehicle, if I just group by at a sensor level basis, I group by vehicle. So based on the sensors or based on the same time durations or whatever the time duration I have been set it, so the system is getting for the Nissan machinery. Uh, this is my current odometer rating. Previously it is this, then this. So at a particular time duration or what, if I've done any manual changes into the odometer's values, then it would be capturing any everything. Same you can see that for the Ford, the odometer rating, what would be the current odometer rating and tracking when it and where at what time what the tracking is of value of the meter it is there. Then on top of it, the system provide you to dashboard analytical view of a reporting. First one is cost, because based on cost, and within to it that is count. Second is an odometer rating at the vehicle's value. So if I'll select it as a cost value, I'll show you how the reports would be look like and how its view would be show you in the graphical representation. That if I just simply checked it to the measures count, you can change the measures to cost to the count. If I just simply change to count, then the values will be switches to the count value. If I choose into cost value, you can see then the amount is been showing as a cost, what the cost is. So in the month of January, what all the contracts all have been made services, and based on services and the contractual what must some value it is. You can change the different views into the three different view. You have line chart, bar chart, the pie chart value, and also you have a pivot view. If you want that into the Excel format, you can change to the pivot view. And if you want to any more additional data into this Excel columns and row value, you can just simply add it, like vehicle highlighted into that. I also want the drivers, same way into the services and contracts, or I want the drivers to be added. So this way your complete rows and columns will be get updated and would be changes, and based on that it you can get exported into the Excel's li simple one click the file will get it downloaded into your Excel format. Even you can insert any spreadsheet to view any into a graphical representation. So I can insert any spreadsheet, and the AI basis learning, the system will may rearrange the complete your the rows and columns of the spreadsheet into your graphic representations and get you to view done to it. Then you have odometer based and reporting based on odometer, where you again have three different views as shown in the similarly for the cost of bar view, the line view, the chart view, where it is showing on monthly basis what all are of the different for the sedan and compact two categories, the reasons what are their odometer's value. Measures again can be changed onto the mileage basis or odometer value. Then if you want it into the counts also, you can, that the count would also be shown. So same you have the different views and different reporting. On top to it, you can create n number of reporting with the help of these custom filters and group. Some are predefined, like if I just add a new group to a vehicle, then this change changes completely graph. Similarly, if I'll go selected the fuel type, again my graph would be changes. So these, by the help of some few predefined filters and group, you can edit. But if you want your own base conditions for these graph representation, you can just simply click on custom filters, add whatever the field based on what fields and what custom you wanted your value, and the system would change the complete graph to it. So you can create n numbers of graphs and n number of reporting by selecting these P and C's of this custom groups and custom filters, and you can have a view. So this is all about the fleet compasses. Fleet Compass for related to the fleet management. And thank you guys.
With B11 Technology Fleet Management, you gain complete operational visibility, reduce unexpected breakdowns, improve driver accountability, and control fleet costs. From chaos to clarity, your fleet becomes a strategic asset, not a liability.
For pricing and more details, visit our website. The link is available in the description.